In this video, we'll be checking out the new library by Rock the Speakerbox called Machina, or Machina, I guess, which is a library for robotic or robot sounds. And for this one, I have decided to do a design to a video clip. And so I've just been quickly looking for a clip on YouTube that might be fitting for this, and I've come across this. This is from a game and I don't know what this is supposed to sound like or have any background info on this. So let's just see how this turns out. All right, then let's jump right in. The first thing I want to do is add sounds for this very first part where this thing is created, I guess, by this small robot on the side here. So let's just see what kind of sounds might be fitting for this. Maybe we could use something like this for the beginning here, but as a power off, it doesn't really make sense. Maybe let's just reverse this one. Just reducing the volume. And then maybe let's see what else we have here. This could work. Maybe let's just pitch this one up. Now something more mechanical, I guess. Maybe something like this. But I want this to be a bit more, say, low-end heavy. Put a vocoder on this. Some more low-end. Multiband compression. Is this clicking that I don't like? Cleaning this up a bit more. And let's boost it a bit. Just want to make a sound for this small flying robot or whatever it is on the side. Yeah, something like this maybe. A smaller sound. Let's layer it with something else. Yeah, this is cool. Put them together in a group. Now we can just quickly use the utility to pan this. And here it kind of starts to move a bit more towards the middle. Maybe let's also reduce the volume around here. Yeah, I'm not sure how long we want to have this going on in the background. Let's leave it like that for now. And let's see now. I mean, there's obviously this spark happening there. So let's focus on that one now. Maybe let's start just getting some kind of impact. So I'm just gonna copy this here. And I think this portion should work. Yeah, maybe around here. Now let's go back to the construction kit. And then something more sizzling. Let's see, maybe we can also make a good second version out of this one. Yeah, maybe something like that. And then I just heard before another one of these that was also interesting. Well, let's see if we're gonna keep all of these elements. I mean, obviously these are a bit similar. Let's also just group these together. And now maybe the next thing is more of this, the actual movement of this, like the legs moving. So let's see, here we have some movement stuff. Maybe this works if I pitch it down with this section mainly here. Yeah, maybe layer with something like a more recognizable movement. Let's see, pitch this down. Make sure that we have this hit point here. Because there will be other ones. Let's just place this here as well. And actually we can also use this one just for some whoosh essentially into the... Yeah, let's see. But yeah, add some more supporting impacts here. Now maybe add some rumbles. I mean, we could try the same FX chain down here as well. Copy this and then make sure to set this to the same track. Grab the second sound here as well. Add some more of these. Try our trusty chain here. Could also add some more rattling below here. Something a bit more intricate maybe for this jump. And you can obviously play around with the placement of these a lot and exchange them. But this is what we have now. And we can do some very quick processing on everything. We could also use a bit of reverb at least. So yeah, this is not really mixed or anything. I didn't really do a lot of processing to any of these besides this one FX chain that I've been using a couple of times. But as you can see, it's very easy to get a nice sounding draft rather quickly with this. And I think with the sounds that they have in there, you can get a lot more intricate with the designs, because my design is a bit, I would say, more on the punchy and big side. I hope this was helpful and interesting to you, and see you in the next one.